Whales are whales and they do not die.
I'm uninterested. It's episode 8 of the Whales Are Whales podcast, wherein members, friends, and family of the Whales Are Whales network gather around once a week to talk about things. This is the second, well, I'm not going to say it's live, but it's definitely in a single room episode we've done, because Cameron's still here. Hi, Cameron.
Hi, Stephen. What's up?
I don't know. Thanks for introducing me by saying my name.
Yeah, I mean, would I have said something else that's not your name?
No, it just saved me the time of introducing myself.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
So now I can put that time towards introducing Brian.
Hey, Brett, how you doing?
Great.
Why'd you go with Brent?
Brett.
Why'd you go with Brett?
It's a good name. It's a strong name.
I've never heard of anybody
So,
in my entire life.
names that start with B and R have a certain propensity towards. I think
B and R and N
they speak to the. Yeah, they speak to the
Brain.
character of the person.
I've always noticed that
Yep.
about you.
Also, I am a friend, a family member, and what was the third thing?
Friends.
Family members, and
You're checking your notes.
gotta look at my notes. Yeah.
I made this joke like twice
no
already.
rush.
But...
No rush. The introductions are fine so far. We're not
Alright.
waiting on anything or anyone.
Oh yeah, you're right. We've got everyone here.
It's members, friends.
I'm a member, a friend, and a family.
Yep, you say that every episode.
I know.
You really do.
But I'm keeping it up. You know, it's become a tradition at this point, so it's
Can
never
it
going
not
to stop.
be a tradition?
Too late. You can't just stop things from being tradition. Cameron, Christmas no longer exists.
Crispix?
So if it's apparent, we're all in the same room, right? Or can we all agree on this?
No.
Okay. Sure.
But you know, we're not alone this time. Because there's someone on the couch right next to me. Abigail Inland!
That's gonna play great.
For the record, I'm not right next to him, but there's that.
Oh ho ho ho.
Is this the second time you've been on Wales?
Yes.
Only the second?
I know. I'm busy on the weekends.
I mean, I don't blame you for being busy, but I'm glad you're finally able to be on, and you're on in person, which is even
because
cooler.
it happens to be a weekend that I'm busy, and yet I'm still doing
Only when we
Wales.
trap
Are you busy
Abigail
this
within our
weekend?
house.
I am busy this weekend.
What are you doing here?
I'm in
We've been
Houston.
playing Smash Brothers all week.
That's what I'm
all
busy
week,
with.
all day,
Yes, I've
Yes.
been playing Smash Brothers all week.
all week long.
Hey, you know who else has been playing Super Smash Bros. With us?
Well, that guy who was here yesterday.
Gordon?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There was another guy here yesterday. But I was thinking of my good friend, Parker Crow!
That's me.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Parker's never been on the podcast before.
Have you been on a podcast before?
One.
Which one?
That one.
Third person.
That
Okay,
one.
so did you not know the name? Was that why
No,
you
I
said
knew
that?
the name.
Episode
Yeah.
11.
Did you?
I have no
did you
idea.
like podcasting?
Yes. I
Okay, so are you nervous or excited about being here today? And I mean here in this
Or
living room.
either one.
Where you already were sitting to play Smash Bros. Earlier.
Truth of the matter is, I'm terrified.
Are you?
Yes, I'm
You
shaking.
can see it in his face.
His face looks super terrified. You can't see it.
You can also see it
Right.
on all the screaming, which you removed in noise removal, so you guys won't be hearing this. But he's just like shrieking
We
through
actually have
almost
him
the
chained
entire...
up because he didn't want to be here.
Exactly,
In a
yeah.
chair with a gag.
Right.
Here's the thing. This is weird, because we're all in one room, we're podcasting. So this is the first time I've been in the same room with Cameron.
Yes.
I've met him on podcasts that never aired, and the first episode of this podcast. And then it wasn't really until he started introducing himself on this podcast that I went, oh, that's like Cameron!
I had the same problem. No, when I came and visited them last year, for like
He's
the
pointing at
entire
us.
week, I'm pointing at Stephen
And I mean
Sorry.
me and Stephen, gosh
Excuse
darn
me,
it.
audio.
The video will be
I had the biggest problem separating them from their voices. I was like, okay, I hear Stephen and Bryan, but I don't see Stephen and Bryan, even though they're sitting right next to me. So I know exactly the feeling you were feeling.
And the inflections are slightly different when you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Because you speak a little louder and slower, maybe, depending on who you
I'm a
are.
little slower, yeah.
But
yeah,
everyone's a little
yeah.
bit different.
You know
Podcast
what's
is
weird
different,
about
yeah.
me is, we're having normal conversations all evening long, then we turn on the microphone, I don't make eye contact with anyone anymore. I stare,
Yeah, I've noticed that
I
about you.
stare, I stare
You
at
don't
the
make
computer.
eye contact anyway.
I stare, but less eye contact.
I'll
Like,
just stare at you the whole podcast.
you make too much eye contact.
For Abigail, eye contact is a contact sport.
The only sport.
See, he's
I'm
not
good
even
at.
looking at me, so he can't tell that I'm just staring at him. I've been
Yeah.
staring at Steven for the past 20 seconds.
It's hard. I'm like surrounded by people right now, so I don't blame him.
Introvert.
That is a good point. We have 5 people on the podcast. That's a pretty full podcast.
Yeah.
Bigger than... I know you're staring at me, Parker.
I'm just looking at whoever's talking. I can't look at myself.
It's like Google Hangouts.
So we
Yes.
should
Oh,
probably...
yeah, it kind of is.
Let's make a little bit of an effort to... I don't know.
So if anyone makes like a tiny bump, we all start staring at them instead.
Yes.
Just to keep the Google Hangouts analogy alive.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Oh, speaking of bumps, don't bump our microphone stand.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, guys, come on.
Just don't go bumping the night.
Be professional. Gosh darn it.
What were you saying, Steven?
Okay, I was saying let's sort all this out for anyone who's listening and is confused. The Whales Are Whales podcast is, of course, a podcast for everyone who's part of Whales Are Whales to talk. But why are you laughing, Brian? It's true.
Good
People who are
description.
not part cannot talk.
So be quiet, Parker.
Sorry.
He's a part though. He's been a
He's a
he was
guest.
a guest
Yeah.
host though.
Doesn't count.
He wasn't
Right,
a
okay.
guest. He
Yeah.
was a guest host.
I'm neither a
Different.
friend, a family, or a member.
You could be you're an
You're
honorary
friends.
member now.
Oh.
Wait, you're not-
Congratulations.
Aw,
You don't get
remember.
anything for it. It's just a title.
Okay.
Steven, you were
Difference
finishing
between-
the description?
Yeah, well, just so in case all of these voices are too chaotic, there's you and me, Brian, and we're
We are the founders of Whales Are Whales.
the captain.
And have the
we've
exact same voice.
made ourselves rich
Hey, man.
off
Made ourselves
this.
rich.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we founded Whales Are Whales together, right, Brian?
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And we brought Cameron on right away because he was our old friend from Disembodied
And I was the only
Voices.
one who knew how to make a logo.
Yeah.
They were
yeah, we're kind of stuck with him now, which is unfortunate.
But
You had like unfiltered Comic Sans for your logo. Whales are whales! And it was really bad. Yeah.
You had to convince us to spell out.
Wait, no.
R.
I mean, originally we were called Bagel Bagel Productions.
God, I'm so glad I got rid
What?
of that. They originally wanted Bagel and Bagel.
Nope.
Why?
Bagel
Bagel Productions. Because they're weird.
Wait, Abigail, ask yourself, why is it Whales Are Whales?
Well, no, I've heard the story about Whales and Whales
It's true.
somehow, but I don't remember it. But it made sense at the time.
All right, fine. We wanted Bagel Bagel because one dream we always had was to open a bagel shop together. And
is
also,
a
if you
really
put
weird
two
dream.
bagels next to each other, they make the infinity symbol. And we want an infinite creativity.
I fought so hard against that stupid name, and I won. But then they said, okay, so fine, you've crushed our bagel dreams. How about Whales are Whales? And I was like,
You liked it.
I'm
Admit
not
it,
even
you
gonna
liked
fight. I'm not even gonna fight. I liked
Yeah.
it once the logo was made, because the
Yeah.
logo was so cute.
Wasn't Whales or Whales from the Disembodied Voices podcast?
No.
Where did it come from?
All right, so we're going to tell the story
Do it.
of where Whales Are Whales came from. So a long time ago, I would say circa like 2007.
Yeah, definitely 2007, maybe
Yeah, that
was a
late
question.
06.
That was a question. I'm asking him.
I know.
Steven.
Stop pointing!
All right, so
These two.
these two, a long time ago, Steven and I were playing Shadow of the Colossus.
Great game.
Yeah, great game. But for whatever reason, I was really bored. And I was
How
watching
dare
Steven
you.
play at the time.
Well, we played it for dozens.
We were just like riding
You
around the
played for 3
desert on a
hours
horse in
straight?
circles or something.
That's
I
like a
don't-
song, isn't it? Ride
Through the desert. We actually were
horse-
singing
no,
that at the time. I'm almost positive.
Really?
No joke.
We sing
were
it constantly in
singing
that game.
Yeah,
Does
so-
the horse have a name?
No.
Yeah, we
Name
gave him like a
was
6
Whales or Whales. What? Nope.
Probably not how it
There's this. No. And so I was really bored. So I was just sitting there and I went, Whales are whales and they do not die. Out of nowhere. 100% non sequitur. Steven just looked at me and was like, what the heck was that? And I'm like, I'm bored. I just did a dumb sing song for no reason whatsoever. So when we were, and it is stuck as a personal meme between Steven and I ever since that day. We will just do that randomly as like the epitome of non sequiturs. So when we were thinking of coming up with a name that said the randomness and the boringness, no, really, just the randomness that we wanted and the non sequitur nature of all these disparate projects coming together, I came up with that again for some reason. I'm like, well, what about Whales or Whales?
And it's a fact. Whales are whales.
That's the thing. It's a
And they never
tautology.
die.
And they, well, I mean, that's a stretch.
That is yet to be
Are you
proven.
sure?
Proven?
Proven.
I could prove it to you.
We could jump into the ocean and prove it ourselves.
Stop!
But
I
yes,
have a deep sea probe.
I've always loved like self-evident truths. I just find them funny. So the name just speaks to me.
And we didn't want to call it self-evident truths are funny because that's too meta. So that's how Cameron came
I was
on board.
okay with Whales or Whales. I was
Yeah.
not okay with Bagel Bagel. I'm very glad. So there's some inside Whales information for you.
Yeah.
So
I
anyone-
actually tried to make a bagel logo,
Yeah.
and I hated it. It was the worst.
Oh,
and they were
I
like,
remember
put the
that.
infinity sign behind us some bagels, and I'm like, You're the worst kind of customer.
But you did
Make
not
it
stop
look
being
better,
their friend,
Cameron.
Which speaks to your character.
I don't know why. Sorry, am I
Because
being
they're
insulting?
awesome.
I'm gonna
Mildly.
Oh,
No, it's
shoot.
fine.
You're gonna what?
avoid eye contact with you for the rest of the night.
Okay.
So anyway, Abigail.
But so right now, Cameron's only current project
Yes.
is the Wales or Wales podcast, but he has one cooking right now.
I do have one cooking.
Yeah.
Secrets?
And
Are we gonna
actually,
learn
both of
secret
you might
ones?
be involved in
We
one.
might talk about it soon.
Really?
But that's for another time.
That brings us to Abigail. Abigail is
Hi.
part of Third Person, a storytelling podcast.
I am 3 people.
Also made the
Abigail is 1/3 of Third Person.
I just like to
A
point that
storytelling
out.
Hey, we
podcast.
shared that logo.
You did. We totally did. That was a great drawing you
I
did.
made the
Thank
theme
you.
song.
Oh, well, we're all,
Oh, yeah,
we're
that
all
is a good
special in our
theme
own
song.
Thank
way,
you.
Stephen.
I like
mean,
it.
I just
I didn't
called him
know
Stephen.
that.
I totally just called him Stephen. Didn't even notice.
My favorite part of that podcast is when it turns on and it goes bloop, 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 and it's talking about whales.
You're listening to a Wales or Wales production.
You're also listening to Wales.
Visit walesorwales.com for more projects and shows like this one.
Oh, right, where there's the
It
water
has the
sound
whales
effects.
in the background. It's like,
Yep.
this is a Wales or Wales production. That's great.
Don't you
First
also
time I heard
say
that.
you're also listening to Whales?
Yeah, you say this. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a whale sound in the background.
You're
We're like, you're
listening
also
to a
listening to
whale?
whales.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
dumb.
great.
Actually, everyone who's listening to this just heard it
On-
like 12 minutes ago because it goes at the beginning of every podcast.
Have you been
episode.
doing that at the beginning of the podcasts?
Well, we're kind of...
Just use it for now. We'll work on it.
okay.
I really like it, honestly.
We kind of need to create a new one using our own sound effects because we're borrowing others right now.
We could just go, oh.
Yeah. Zachary
down.
did make us some.
Zach was
sound
pretty good at
effects.
it. He's got
Yeah.
the deep voice for it.
So Abigail was Brian's friend before Abigail was my friend.
Yes.
I thought you were just going to say, Abigail's Brian's friend. I don't know what she's doing here.
So it was kind of his idea to bring her into.
Yeah, funny.
We spent many hours arguing about Frozen first.
Well, yeah, I mean, literally the first extended conversation we had was like about TV shows and plots.
I don't actually remember that.
I do.
Oh,
Yep.
okay then.
I can confirm those.
That
Okay.
means Brian is a better friend than Abigail.
Apparently.
Also means I have a better memory.
He does have a better memory. Honestly, some of the first things that I remember was playing word association for hours.
I remember that too.
And text conversations that involved multiple levels of parentheses so that we could keep the conversation straight.
Oh, those are fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the only person who ever texted me like that. So we're sitting at the table.
Like
and
14
my new
parentheses
friend,
going down.
Brian, texting. And it's just like, my phone goes off. Bzz, 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 bzz. Oh, that's Brian.
You can tell specifically how many messages you're getting, who's calling you or who's texting you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I learned to predict that pretty well too.
So that leads us to Parker, the last human being in this room.
The
And
last-
Parker is
So
not.
what does that make you guys?
Well, no, you're just the last one.
Yeah.
We're no longer humans.
Aren't you the youngest?
No.
I don't
Wait,
think
who
so.
is?
We already went through that.
You and I are the same age.
Yeah, but you were born after.
That's
He's the
true.
second oldest.
Brian's the youngest.
After.
Right?
No.
Abigail's the
Oh, right.
Abigail's the
I
youngest.
forgot. I keep on thinking, hey, she's 22.
No, that'd be me.
Popular
Yeah.
opinion, Stephen, is that you were the youngest.
I know. I know it well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you are the oldest.
He is the oldest by 2 years.
So we're all screwed up, basically. We're all
Yeah.
messed up with the ages of these people.
People
Okay,
still
here's the
ask
thing
when I'm
though.
done with high school.
We're all between the
People
ages
still ask me if I'm in high school.
20 and 24.
20 and 25. Okay, 24.
How old are you?
He's 24, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking the 5-year range. We're not that different ages.
Yeah.
Not in high school anymore. It doesn't really matter.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
Actually, I've done really poorly in high
class are you
school.
in this
Yeah.
Algebra 1.
So, Parker,
Yeah.
how are you?
I'm pretty
If
good.
you were to describe yourself,
Not.
I'm doing great. How are you? Really. So we brought you on as a guest for Third Person. If anyone listens to that, you came on and talked about what did we even talk about? Unpopular opinions.
And yeah,
Indeed.
He had some.
a couple. I was told that some of them weren't that unpopular though.
Actually, we figured out that most of our opinions were not unpopular.
Yeah.
That was the conclusion of that episode.
Yeah, we couldn't actually find any good unpopular opinions we had. Somehow it was still a good episode, though.
I came up with one recently and now I forgot it again.
Way to go.
But yeah, so Parker's been I've known you for like, what, a year now?
Yeah.
About a
Almost
year now.
Have
exactly.
you known me
Wait,
longer
really?
than you've known these two?
Longer than
Oh,
he's known
yeah.
Steven.
You've known me for way too long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
way
He's known
longer.
y'all.
Y'all know you can say y'all.
Y'all have known him since.
Okay,
Longer than
Stephen
you
and
know
I
me,
have
for
known
sure.
Cameron. This is the worst podcast material ever. Yes, I've known you before any of these people except Stephen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've known you a very long time.
We should probably also mention that Parker is not a part of Wales or Wales yet, but I am actively trying to figure out a way to rope him into it.
Hey,
But-
I have a way.
Oh,
Oh.
good for you.
I want to hear
whale.
the secrets.
Yes.
Well, we can wait 45 minutes till this podcast is over.
Sounds good to me.
Where there's a will, there's a whale.
Where there's a will, there's a whale?
Where there's a whale, there's a whale.
Where there's a whale, there's
Guys,
a whale,
can that be
yeah.
on the t-shirt?
No.
Where there's a whale, there's a way.
No, on
No,
the
where
back.
there's a
It
whale,
can be on the
there's a
back.
whale.
It can be on the back. Yeah. Oh,
Right.
we're doing t-shirts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
by the way.
Spoiler.
So, Stephen,
Yeah.
what have we got planned for this episode? Other than introducing ourselves in the most confusing
Wait,
manner
how long
possible.
has it been? Like 15 minutes?
It's been
of
17 minutes.
Of introducing ourselves.
Hey, there was entertaining introductions.
It was.
Are you sure?
You're an entertaining
Yeah.
introduction.
I'm entertaining. I don't know about you guys.
You are entertaining.
I am-
I like
Thanks.
your glasses, by the way.
Thank you. I'm actually thinking about switching to contacts.
Oh, really? Contacts are nice. Keep the glasses, because you'll want to go back and forth. Contacts are nice when you're swimming, or going to the beach, or driving, because then you get the sunglasses.
Oh, do those cost like a ton of money though?
Contacts?
No, the sun. Oh, you mean just regular sunglasses?
Yeah.
I have not
Oh,
used
Cameron,
sunglasses in
those
so
are
long.
premium.
Exactly.
I don't know how to
buy
use them.
$10 sunglasses because you have contacts.
Blows my mind.
But just don't wear the contacts every day because that's annoying. And just wear it other days.
Yeah, I'm good with
depends.
that. These glasses are also getting out of
Do you
prescription.
have
This is
astigmatism? Then no. Your contacts will be affordable.
He could
Cool.
very well have it and not know it.
That's true.
do glasses correct for that
No.
thing? Okay, so I don't have any idea.
Is your
Yeah.
eyeball shaped in an odd way?
Have you felt it?
Yeah.
No,
You- I have
hold
See,
on.
here's the thing. When I order contacts, which I have not in a year because I moved down to Houston. I'm sorry.
Nice.
I moved to Texas over a year ago, and the day that I moved, I was like, I'm going to order contacts this month. It's been a year and a half. Anyways. Contacts. Random story. are very-
Oh my god.
She couldn't
No,
make
I
it
was
to the end.
I was invested. Come on.
And then they all
They're
died.
very expensive for me.
Uh-huh.
And I can't get them right away. Because
Uh-huh.
I go in and I have an astigmatism.
So your eyes are like
eye,
oblong?
my left eye is shaped weird, so it has to be weighted so the contact will sit correctly.
Oh, interesting.
Which means they're like 3 times as expensive for the left eye.
Just for the left
Right,
eye.
just
So
for
your
the left
this
eye.
eye is like 20 bucks. This eye is like 20,000.
Pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's kind of dumb.
To everyone else with normal sight, how you doing?
Yeah, see, my eyesight's
Whoa.
like, I have no idea who you are. I just put my
Well, I'm
glasses on.
Parker.
Wait, let's switch
Nice to meet
glasses. I want
This is a bad idea.
Alright, so they just switched glasses.
I
I'm
feel
gonna play
mine
by
is
play
worse
here.
than yours.
Really? I can see okay with yours. It's
I mean,
a
I
little
can see
blurry.
okay, but I feel
Wait,
like
why
it
is
could
the
be
room
clearer.
caving in? Oh no, I'm wrong.
Question is, how do you know if a glasses prescription's too strong or too weak?
I
Your eyes
honestly
hurt.
have no idea. It can you like you probably should look at one thing and see if you can read it. And if you can't, like I can't read that book right there, the smaller text on the book. I can't read
it's
it.
upside down for me.
I actually
Well,
think...
college
Yeah.
credit.
I don't know. I can't read it either, and I have normal vision.
Alright, what are we reading?
Extra credit, extra college
Yeah, why
credit,
not?
life
It
experiences.
says earn college credit.
Oh yeah, see, I'm
Your
just that.
life experiences. I can't read it.
I can't read any. It looks like a big black or big blob. But now let me put my glasses back on.
Oh,
This is a great podcast.
It's amazing.
Sharpen your skills for these
DSST
Yeah, so
exams.
see,
Yeah.
I don't know who's his
I don't know.
I still don't know.
that didn't solve
That
anything.
was a conclusive and scientific test as part of the Whales or Whales podcast.
Are you guys entertained yet?
I hope you got valuable information out of that about how eyes work.
Now that we've finished introductions and we've had our scientific corner, it's time to talk about whales or whales and what we've been doing recently.
I
Oh,
think we just did that. Maybe.
Well, I mean, it was
Was I
last
asleep?
week.
Okay.
We combined them into one new,
There's not a lot.
brand new section.
There's not a lot of new stuff, but we have Abigail and Parker here now, so we have more.
Oh, okay.
Wait, when did I get here? I think like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Before.
Oh, I forgot to gag him, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Be quiet.
Your eye.
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone
What are we
knows I
talking
just
about
poked
whales?
Parker in the eye.
oh my gosh, we got
Steven!
we got the host completely
on!
off guard.
Okay, guys. I don't remember what we were going to talk about. So, third person.
Yeah,
Is 3 people.
It's 3 of you.
yeah, that's myself, Brian, Stephen, and
Clever name, by
Abigail.
the way. It took us a really long time to come up with that name.
Oh yeah, we had a
Yeah.
lot of bad names. Like
Honestly, I liked season
For
1.
the Love of
but
Books
then
was
once it
good.
changed-
For the
For the
Love of
Love of
Books.
Books. I think that was my fake name. No.
No, we had that name for
I
like
had a-
all the pilot episodes.
No, I had said one, and you're like, that's great! And I was like, oh god.
Oh yeah, that's what you mean by fake name. Yes, and we actually went with that one for a
Okay,
very
that
long
was
time.
okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you try Thwomp?
We did, but it was taken.
Oh. So, I mean, I've been back on the episodes recently, and the one interesting thing we're doing to change it up now is we're shifting off who brings the topics. So, it's not just you, Brian, just sitting in a room, brainstorming, and then texting us the night before saying, what should the topic be?
No, it's not just it's not just me, Brian, anymore.
And
There's another Brian.
Cameron,
Double Brian.
Yes.
did we ever talk to you about the Batman vs Superman trailer?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
I think we did it on the last podcast.
Oh,
I think
really?
No, he wasn't on that pod.
I mean, did we talk about it in the Whales podcast last week too?
That was
There
a big
a lot
thing.
of podcasts.
That was a big thing
Is
we
it?
talked about in the last third person episode. So I
Yeah, the
was just-
Batman versus Superman trailer.
It was
Very
supposed to
interesting.
be a tone talk, and then it turned into a Batman versus Superman.
Hey, we totally tied it into tone, though.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it was pretty good.
Loosely.
The Batman Superman trailer had dark tone. Anyways, the Batman Superman trailer, is that how it got tied in?
No.
Dark tone.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Dark tone, yeah.
Dark Knight tone.
That's good,
If
Cameron.
only we could capture
Sorry.
that face.
Bad joke.
It
If
was.
we could have
It was
a
an excellent.
camera
I guess
on
that
each
works.
person's
Face.
Oh, that
that'd
would be so much
great.
work. Gosh.
Way too much work. Speaking of too much work, how's Wales and Wales stuff going other than third person?
Most of the other stuff is pretty much going on as scheduled. One cool thing about Train Station is we finally got someone that we've been trying to get for like a year on the show. I'm not quite going to say who it is because we haven't done it yet.
It's a secret guest.
Oh, I don't even know who this person is. Or did you tell me already?
I don't think I have.
It's you.
Oh,
You
No,
want
it's
me
not.
on the show?
No,
Why?
no.
it's Mahatma Gandhi.
Aren't you already on the show?
I've been on it twice, yeah.
I thought you were a regular member, but
No.
they just said that you weren't.
Nope.
Nope.
That's their show.
You
Yep.
should listen.
I should.
It's okay, I don't listen to any of the stuff we do. None of it.
That's not what I
listened to a
meant.
couple episodes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, so it's not the Toy Story episode, but there was an episode, Third Acts. The episode Third
Yes.
Acts, in which Stephen talks about the ending to Toy Story. First time he did it while I was on the podcast, it gave me chills. And it was awesome. And because Toy Story is amazing. And then, second time I was cleaning my house and listening to it, going, I'm just gonna cry. I was like, Stephen, you're just delivering this so well. And I'm pretty sure I texted him, I'm like, I'm about to cry listening to you talk about Toy Story 3.
And then I was just crying, texting back. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Completely unrelated at the time. I was also crying.
Oh,
Do you just cry on a regular basis?
It just- yeah.
Yeah, just
It's
pours
cathartic.
out.
Unceasingly.
I'm sorry.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
see it.
there's
The
one.
tears.
Aw.
You've also been working on the anime podcast with Zachary Walter.
Which I'm excited about. When does the first episode come out?
I don't know. We have so many things going on. I can't like promise a time when it's coming out. But
7 p.m.
Cameron taught me how to use the logo program that he uses. So now I can make logos.
Really cool. I can show you.
And we have a mock-up logo for the anime podcast. We've recorded a pilot episode for the anime podcast. We have music choices. It's going to be good.
It's fallen in place.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you actually watched anime? Like, any
Before the
particular,
podcast?
No, particularly for the podcast.
Yeah.
What did
kind
you
of-
watch?
We
Or
watched...
is that a secret?
I guess I don't know. It doesn't really matter if it's a secret or not because I can't remember what it's called. But it involved high school.
I love that one.
Every anime.
That's exactly. He does the same thing each time. It involved high school, and we're like, yeah, all right.
Duh.
So which 40 million of
So
them?
here's a little quiz. Zachary taught me a lot of terms.
Oh, we're going to do an
sure.
anime term section here?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
let me
time
get the
for
flashcards.
the pre-planned segment, Anime-zing Quiz.
Oh!
Really good.
That was
Yeah.
That was actually clever.
That was great.
Thanks.
That's what hurts so badly, is it was clever.
Yeah, it's like we begrudgingly tell you that was an awesome
No,
segment name.
I'm telling you, that was great.
Yeah.
I
Harvey's
liked
all
it.
on board. All right, so we have universal consent.
Yeah, so it's going to be who can buzz in first and answer
All
the
right,
questions.
what is the buzz sound?
Beep.
We're going to Parker's. All right.
All right, folks, the first question up. And these are probably really easy, but I didn't know any of them. So, the first one. What is the definition of moe?
Beep. Cute.
I'd say super cute, but...
Come on.
All right.
Yeah, that's...
Half a point. Ding ding.
Wait, half a point.
No,
Well,
it'd just be
he
D.
said super cute.
He did say super
you
cute.
said cute, and that's
Yeah,
half
I'm just editing him and making it better.
Okay.
That's true. Fewer
That's how
words are
we're
better.
1.5 points over here.
Okay.
1 point.
And you need to keep track of the score. Right?
All right, I'm at 1.5 points.
Only like
Actually,
3 questions.
Okay. Well, no, I got more questions.
Okay.
All right.
So, what is the definition of waifu?
Beep.
Aw.
It's like basically someone who's so enamored with an anime character, they like say that's my wife, basically their
I
fictional
think it
wife.
literally just means
From
wife.
him. Ding ding.
It also does mean
known
wife
as
in
my
Japanese,
waifu.
but I'm talking about how the concept is mean in a
Who
popular
is-
cultural sense.
Kirito.
That makes more sense.
He was
Yes.
your husbando.
It also just means wife.
Kirito.
Yes.
Kirito?
Kirito was your husbando.
Kirito is apparently my husbando.
Mike,
See,
wait, who's
I learned
Kirito?
Husbando too.
He's
Kirito
from
is
Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
You saw Sword Art Online. You
Which
also
guy
saw
is he?
Sword Art.
I saw
he's
the
the
first
main
episode.
character.
Oh.
The guy with the
Apparently.
hair.
He says he's my husbando.
No, you said
your
he was your
hair.
I
husbando.
said he's my husbando?
Yes, because I said
Oh.
Asuna was my waifu.
I like Elle better. But he's
Everyone
not very
likes Elle.
cute.
Oh, he's cute in
He's
his own
really
way.
cute, actually.
I didn't think
Abigail has switched her opinion on L completely in the last 7 seconds. All right, anyway, that gives me 2 points. All right, let's go to the next
Pretty
one.
good. All right, I have an extra
You got half a point for that? Wow.
No, I am at 3.5 points. I got 2 points from that.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I was very eloquent. All right, next.
I think this is rigged. It's totally rigged.
Hey, if someone else beeps in, I'm happy to give some points out here.
I think he's just gonna beep even if he doesn't know the answer.
I think
Beep!
I'll-
Yeah, and then just, I think,
Let's all
go.
beep.
Let's all just beep.
How does the system of anime seasons work?
Beep.
Beep!
Beep.
Abigail first.
I don't know. There's 8 seasons. I just beeped. There's. I
It's
like
like,
the one that
isn't
has
it
2
spring and
seasons.
fall?
You didn't beep.
You didn't-
Cameron.
Beep! Spring and fall!
No, Cameron beeped.
I don't know the answer either.
I beeped before Cameron. Is it spring and fall?
I was actually asking you. I'm not really sure.
Oh my gosh! All
I
right.
don't think it's any different, is it?
Okay, do you know
It
the
runs
answer,
for like
Parker?
25
I'm saying,
episodes.
isn't
and it's
it
like,
spring
it's
and fall?
Spring and fall, yeah.
Probably. Is.
Yeah.
Works.
Cameron sounds the most sure
Okay.
here, so I'm going to give Cameron a point.
Wait, he
Okay.
said that first.
Yeah, but
No,
Cameron
I,
sounded way more sure about it.
Sure. Yeah, that's right.
It's confidence. It's the confidence in which he speaks.
I am
How many
confident.
points is he getting?
It's
It's
spring
1.
and fall.
Okay. I believe.
Yeah,
4.
3.
Okay, I'm
All right,
done.
so Cameron gets 3 points. Do you have another question?
Fernandez.
I think I'm out of anime.
Wait, really? I have one.
Wait, there was one more that you were bragging you knew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like mouth it to me so I can sound smart.
We're
Mouth it
all
louder.
mouthing.
I'll do it. For
Funny.
crying out loud. What is the definition of otaku? Beep. It is.
That's not even the one I was mouthing to him. There's another one.
It is the person who is unhealthily obsessed with something and typically has a stigma in Japanese culture.
Ding ding.
For example, I am an anime otaku, in which you're basically a nerd about anime and people look down on you.
Especially because you say the words anime otaku, and they go, "You're stupid."
It's anime. Anyway.
If you live in America,
You
that
were
makes
forgetting
you a weeaboo.
kawaii. Remember you learned the
Weeaboo. That's the other one I was
Did I?
thinking of. I give
Yeah.
Parker a point.
Didn't you? Kawaii?
I don't think
Kawaii.
Wait, why did Parker only? get
Kauai is the island. It's Kauai, I believe, isn't it?
Is it?
I think
I
so.
have no idea. I don't live in Japan.
What?
So
kawaii.
that all kind of brings me to a very interesting point of
Wait,
anime.
I need to tally up the points. Sir.
Oh,
I have 1 point. I
So
win.
at the end of the
It's like golf.
Anime-zing,
Oh, I have 0.
Abigail's
I win.
amazing.
Yeah, no, good point. She does.
All
have
right,
zero.
so
She didn't even try though. It doesn't matter.
She got it's golf, man.
At the end of the Anime-zing Quiz, we have Parker with 1 point.
Ding ding.
I don't
Oh,
even think he
yeah.
has 1 point. He just told himself he had 1 point.
No, he did. I
Ryan
counted.
told him he had 1 point.
Yeah, I know where he got the point. I just forgot.
Okay.
Abigail has 0 points.
Woo!
Cameron
five.
has 1
I
point.
have
3
three.
points.
Three
Cameron
points.
has 3 points.
Ding 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 ding
And I have 4.5 points.
ding 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 ding.
I thought you had
Wait,
three and a
how'd you
half.
get
No, I had
4.5?
3.5, but then I got 1 because I answered what an otaku was.
I'm gonna give him an extra point just for being in the lead.
Ding ding.
Wait, how
Oh.
come
You know
you
what? I'm gonna give him an extra
I'm
point
giving
for
myself the authority.
besides.
Give me that.
All right, so I
Stop.
have 7.5 points.
I'm giving myself 1 billion points.
all right.
I win.
I'm
just
going
closed.
to start my infinite
Shoot.
Minecraft. Aw.
All right, so at the end of the quiz, I won. Thank you, Stephen, for this wonderful segment.
What else is new,
That was
everyone?
actually really fun. We
Yeah.
should do more things.
We
like
should do
that.
another one.
What is the definition of shonen?
Jump.
That's correct. 10 million points.
Yes! I knew I was
Anime
going to win.
humor.
Uh,
So clearly, I don't know anything about anime. That's kind of the point of
Oh.
the show.
Oh, we were talking about the show. That's right.
this
No, this
quiz
is what I
brought to
remember.
you by...
Shonen Jump.
Whatever the
What is
anime
it
show is going to be
called?
called.
What's it going to be called?
Yeah.
It's going to be called Spotty Translation, an anime podcast.
Why?
It's called that because, I mean, first of all, translation is the thing that happens with anime a lot. When you
Typically,
bring
it's
it
pretty bad.
to this country. And also, Zachary and I have miscommunication difficulties because he's obsessed. Well, I
He
won't
only
speak
speaks
for him.
Japanese.
No. We all have our obsession, and his is probably
He
anime.
loves anime, watches
Yeah.
it all the time, knows everything about it. I never watch it. I've only watched a few of the mainstream ones apparently, and I thought they were pretty deep cuts. So it's
Has anyone here seen this Naruto?
I've read the first chapter of the first book.
I've seen the first episode of the first season.
Because
I've read
I've seen
20
the cover.
I've read 28 volumes.
Any good?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Alright.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, everyone
According
makes
to
fun of
the
it for being the show that everyone watches, but
Wait.
it's actually decent enough.
I think
Well, I mean,
See,
if
you
it's
two
a
are
good
talking the
show,
manga,
even though I
right?
don't know it.
Yeah, well,
So-
I've actually watched some of it too. The show's not very good.
Oh, really?
Too much filler.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Most of animes are filler. Have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z?
I grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so did I. Literally filler the show.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So yeah, you're so Zach and Steven. Zach basically is the expert. It was originally going to be called Sad Senpai and the Gaijin Kid.
Which I
That's
like
so
that.
good.
Yeah.
Why didn't you choose that?
I don't get it.
See,
Sen-
that's
Senpai is-
Abigail is why we didn't do
Sad
it.
senpai.
Do you know what
Senpai is
a
like an
senpai is?
upperclassman.
Sad is.
Notice me,
Oh,
senpai.
You
Why
know-
is the senpai sad?
See,
See,
this
that-
is illustrating an exact point, which
Right,
is
because look, Parker
yeah.
knows everything about it. He's like, oh, that's funny. Senpais are funny. And Abigail's like, what? Guy,
Do you know why it's
say
funny
that
to
again
me?
slower. And you are both the target audience. Abigail is the me target audience. You, Parker, are the Zachary target
Except
audience.
Zachary told me I was a plebe for watching the anime.
That's Zachary for you. I've known him for 15 years or something crazy like that. That is the definition of Zachary.
Wow, okay.
But he's a wonderful guy. I love you, Zach.
He's not, the thing about Zach is he's intensely into it, but he's not mean about it. Most of the time. Maybe he insulted you. I don't know.
It hurt very deeply.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
crying right now.
Oh, again?
well, I mean that's kind of a given though.
But he's already scaring me, saying the kinds of fans we're going to attract just by talking that anime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm just prepared for it. It's like,
Are you looking forward to the emails where you are someone's husbando?
no. I'm really not looking forward to that.
Can we animate your podcast with animations?
By all means, Abigail, thank you for offering.
Oh, darn.
Does anyone have that talent?
I could draw you, but I couldn't animate you.
Like a flip
Well,
book.
no, it's if you can draw, then you can animate. Just draw that same picture a billion times
Oh.
in slightly different poses.
That's true. And with anime, I don't have to do that many. I can just
Yeah, like
do like
7.
a 1,
Yeah.
2,
Wah,
1, 2
wah,
for
wah, wah.
talking.
It depends on how well you want the production value to be.
Production
Not
value.
yet.
We're talking about anime, Parker.
I mean, yeah.
Ho, ho, ho,
You know what?
ho.
I could probably just do
Hugh,
one
Hugh,
picture
Hugh,
per
Hugh.
scene then. You know what? We could make it one of those like moving comic strips where there's the
Just
one
take a
block
pic-
and
Those
the
take a
one
lot
block.
of time
Flip
in
books.
After Effects.
I don't know how to
Don't
use
say
that.
it, Parker, and it won't be true.
Exactly. If I refuse to believe it.
I'm trying to learn.
So that's spotty
It's hard.
translation.
Oh, don't be
That's
products in
spotty
general.
That's
translation.
spotty
I hate
translation.
them.
Yeah, that. I mean, it sounds like a really cool podcast. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do.
I think it will be cool. I wish if Zach was here, we have everyone from Wales or
I've
Wales.
still not met Zach or been on a podcast.
Yeah,
Have you heard his voice?
there was a bug. There was a bug in your nose. It landed literally right in the middle of your nose.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I just like that it's a reaction, though. I've never heard Zachary's voice, nor do I want to.
I don't know. I wonder if that even picked up on the microphone. We just all start laughing.
Yeah.
No, I've heard his voice only from a birthday skit that we all did for Brian.
Oh, yes.
the
Oh, and
audience
you
knows
saw him,
nothing
too,
about.
in the birthday
I saw
skit.
him on that, but he was really weird. But I'm guessing like he's like that in real life.
Yeah, he's a pretty weird guy.
Yeah.
He had anime posters all over the walls, so you can.
He had the
I
sock.
don't know
But did
if
you
I-
even get
I
the sock?
saw the sock.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, there was the sock, and
Was
that
there a
weird.
joke to that?
There is a joke to his sock puppet. What did he call it? His puppet? It had a
his
name.
His Bondo.
Yeah, the name of the show is My Husbando is a Sock Puppet.
That's such a good show name.
You have a new name for spotty translation.
We're trying to like bring in.
Bring more.
Wait,
Don't.
can you make that a podcast name, like of one of the episodes?
I mean,
Oh.
if we.
That could be
want
this
to.
episode's name, but
My
My
husbando.
husbando is a sock puppet.
yep, it's like a confessional book.
We could try.
My long road to
Hi.
recovery.
My name's Abigail.
Anyway, we were talking about something.
Were we?
Zachary. We were talking about Zachary. He's a cool guy, and we wish he was here. And then we got on a weird tangent. Abigail has never met him nor talked to him.
I have met him and talked to him, but not in person.
Yes.
Have
And we were playing Civilization together.
That's
Oh,
correct.
that's right.
And I felt really
Why
bad.
wasn't I invited
Why?
for that?
Because I attacked Zachary out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, we were gonna nuke you.
Yeah, and then we stopped.
We had
Probably for the best.
We had an arms pact to nuke him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Me.
How did you convey that without him knowing?
We didn't. It was me and Zach that were gonna nuke him.
How did you and Zach convey without
Oh.
him knowing?
I think you guys,
We, like,
talked in Skype or something.
I think he went away, and we just started plotting
Oh,
for the
nice.
5 minutes he was gone.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've
I
done
was
that
a jerk.
before. We do that a lot. Parker left on one of them. And we plotted. I'm sorry, I have ice in my mouth.
What
I'm
are,
a terrible
what are we
person.
even talking about? What?
Plotting?
For your birthday.
Oh.
You left, we
yes.
were just talking, and then you came back and like, what'd you talk about? spaghetti?
Oh no! That was even better.
I was editing something like, what's it about? Spaghetti? I don't know. Something spaghetti.
Okay, so I can tell the story in full because I remember the pun I made. So basically, Abigail and I were planning something for Parker's birthday party. Thank you, Cameron.
You're welcome.
So Abigail and I were plotting a thing for Parker's birthday, which is like write this short story for him.
Yes.
And Abigail and I were talking about editing a short story and working on a writing project. And Parker's like, "What are you talking about?" Because using the Skype call, and we
I
just forgot.
surreptitiously came back in.
And
didn't
he's like,
hear him.
what are you editing?" And Abigail's like,
No, she screamed first.
She screamed first, and then she's like, and then Parker's like, what's it about? And Abigail's like, spaghetti. And then I'm like, yes, it is a, marinara novella.
That's
about
right.
spaghetti.
A
I believe is my pun.
marinarrative.
A marinarrative.
I said it's a novella or something. He's like, yeah, it's called a marinarrative.
Yes. Which saved the day, because it was such a dumb pun. It
That
distracted
we just
Parker.
went off on the puns and then
Yeah.
he never asked again.
See, puns are a useful skill.
Great.
No, they're not.
You never know when
can't-
they'll save your life.
I can't deal with these people because they do puns so much better than me.
It
Right.
hurts.
It's pain. Yeah, they're like, "See you later, Cameron," and I'm like, "Shut
You
up."
say it's rather punishing?
See, and I can't respond to that because I can't think of anything off the top
I
of my
could
head.
pontificate on a little further.
Brian,
See,
don't make me punch you.
The longer you sit here, though, and listen to them, the more you'll hear them repeated.
Oh,
not
those I
that
use
smart.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
I'm
Those
not
I
that
use
See, the
smart.
thing is when he's alone, like right before he goes to bed, he spends.
I'm just
30
sitting there.
minutes
I'm looking through the
creating
dictionary, just thinking.
That's what he does. He does that on purpose so he can exactly come up with puns
Yeah.
on the spot.
See, that's
Exactly.
That's a thing, because, you know, the more that you're creative, they say, like, the more you write, the more ideas you have, kind of thing. So I bet the more puns you make, the more puns you know how to
Well,
make.
yeah.
Well, you
You
just
think
start to
everything's
see,
good.
once you've made a pun, you see a word, and then you see it, like, in your mind, it's this cool, like,
It's like Sherlock.
yeah, exactly. It's like Sherlock. It's a cool HUD that pops up, and you see all these branching words that you could choose from, and then you just say something dumb and laugh. It's great.
And
It
that's how the
doesn't
podcast.
come out nearly as good as Sherlock.
Pretty much.
And that's how I podcast, yeah. I just, I write on the puns.
something dumb. Ha 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 ha.
That is also a good name
Good
for this
one.
episode.
Wow.
Something dumb. Ha 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 ha.
Yep.
4 ha's. Write that down, Steven.
Okay.
Do we have anything else planned for this podcast, Stephen?
Well,
Because I think nothing else is going on with Wales right now. We've got the podcast. We've got third person doing episodes. We've got,
Secret projects.
secret projects, the
no
anime
one
thing's
knows about.
coming up. Oh, I'm working on a podcast that isn't part of Wales or Wales yet, but we have it, I'm hosting
Yeah,
the content
we have a
there,
link.
which is the, Hearthaholics Hearthstone podcast
You know,
I've
you
been
could
doing.
just put that on the front page.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So wait, how many podcasts does Wales
Way
Wales
too
have?
many podcasts.
Y'all are busy.
That's why
Yeah.
mine might not be a podcast.
I thought it was a podcast.
might not. Well, might be something a little different than a podcast, though.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to
It
see
might
Wales
be a
Wales
live
find out.
Broadway stage production.
It might be just a recorded audio production.
Oh,
Sing
yes.
for you.
But you asked a question. Currently we have 3, and we're working on potentially 5.
That's a lot.
and we have a
Like, not 5 more. We're working to see one to add.
okay.
So you're being lazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it, Parker.
Overachievers.
I'm working on it. But yeah, Hearthaholics has continued to be going very well. I just say the same thing I always say. If you like Hearthstone, listen to it. If you don't and think you might like Hearthstone, still listen to it.
Yeah, but the people on your podcast are actually pretty awesome anyway.
They are,
So
yeah.
it might be a
Hearthstone
good
podcast.
personality to listen to regardless.
There are 2 people I met from a Hearthstone community that I'd been doing a game night for. And one is in Australia. His name's Billy.
Nice.
And he is a
Talking
wonderful, wonderful co-host who spends way too much time playing Hearthstone.
He's like, I'm just a casual player of Heroes of the Storm. I play League of Legends more. I've played like 400 hours of Heroes of the Storm. And I'm like,
He is...
my main game is Heroes, and I've probably had 100 hours into it.
Yeah.
My main game. He's crazy.
He is intense
Yeah.
and very dedicated to whatever he gets into. And then Andres is our other co-host, and he knows a lot about Hearthstone. He's definitely the best player on our.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
cool.
reached legend like multiple seasons, which is very hard to do. And yeah, so he's just an excellent player and a super nice guy. So it was great to meet these guys, and like within a month of meeting them, we started a podcast. So
That's pretty exciting.
yeah, it's fun.
New Wales or Walesers.
Yeah, you might hear them on this podcast sometime soon, which would be
Oh,
pretty
that
awesome.
would be so cool. I
Yeah.
think we're getting so big, guys. It's so
getting
great.
We're like a
It's gonna be
whale.
hard to ship Billy in from Australia, though.
He wants to move to
What
the
is
U.S.,
the
man.
time there?
Okay, so it is exactly 13 hours from now.
So it'd be 11:30 a.m.
Yes.
Wait, it's 11:30.
Or no, excuse me, 12:30 p.m.
That was both wrong.
No,
No,
It's
13 hours.
only
That's
like-
9, 10, 11,
Oh wait, it's 11 now.
12:30.
Oh, no, it's 10 now.
What?
Cameron,
What?
That is not how time works.
Yes, it
It
is.
takes 12 hours to move the AM to the PM. Then 1 hour.
Oh, so it's 10:30?
Yes! Good!
10:30.
What did I do wrong?
You were using...
In my mind, I was
you were
super
using,
right.
You're using 10 hours to switch from AM to PM, then adding 3. Instead of using 12 hours.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yes,
That's what I was doing.
I know exactly what you were doing. This is why scheduling has been impossible for Hearthaholics.
That's why you
because
use
it'll be
Google
like,
Calendar.
it'll be like, okay, we'll do it Saturday morning.
Yeah,
And
just
just-
the Google Calendar.
Billy's like,
automatically
is that like
adjusts.
Sunday night for me? And we're like, oh shoot, I don't know. So yeah, it's
Yeah, because
pretty terrible.
it's tomorrow for him. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so it gets super confusing.
The world can't end today. It's already tomorrow in Australia.
Yeah, right? And, you know, the rapture will happen over there first.
We all know the world's going to end in Australia
It goes
first.
across.
It already has.
Follow time zones.
Specifically, God's like, all right, listen here. We're going to follow the time zone from the eastern to
I
the
can just
western.
imagine, like, God fears, like, CST to EST converter.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the world's already ended in Australia, if you think about living conditions there.
has it
Everything
just
wants
begun?
to
The
murder.
apocalypse. The apocalypse has begun just on one island.
That's their Mondays, the apocalypse. Oh, you know, it's just whatever. There's a spider in my toilet. Great.
Exactly.
Whatever, just flush. Oh,
I
look,
guess
it's
that's
not
why
going
we're,
down.
I guess that's why I guess that's why we're recording on Tuesdays then.
Exactly, because they're already done with the whole death and horror, fire, hellfire thing.
Let's talk about Hearthstone. All right. So,
Well, I feel like we need to make sure that we spend some time singling out Abigail specifically.
Why?
Oh, of course.
Why?
Because you haven't been on here since the first episode.
Oh, that's true.
What have you been doing since the first episode?
how's your life been these past 2 months?
Oh, God. See, for the listeners' benefit, we've already exhausted the question, how's Abigail's week been today?
Abigail.
So how's been your months?
How's been your month?
How's your life, Abigail?
My life is grand. I'm super busy, which is why I'm never on the podcast. Because oftentimes the weekends are the only times that I have to actually spend with people. And I'm usually spending it with people who are not these people, unfortunately.
I'm usually spending it with better people, but when they're
I'm
gone,
insulted.
They're just better people. No.
Yep.
But they're people who are actually, like, near me or are my boyfriend. So those two
Which is
categories.
Parker. Have we
Which
mentioned
is
that?
actually Parker.
Hi, I'm Parker.
hi Parker.
Hi, Parker. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, so they tend to get a lot of the light there, and then it's like 4 o'clock on Sunday, and my phone goes, bzzz, Whales or Whales podcast, and I go, oh, shoot. Well, not gonna make that one. It's pretty much
Yeah, I just like text you, hey, you want to make the podcast? Just it's like surprised face. Pathfinder, sorry.
Yeah.
And then you don't
that's,
show. Yeah,
Pathfinder happens a lot.
exactly.
And then drinking happens a lot. What?
wait, are you a fellow drinker? Because these two don't ever drink, and me and Zach are
no.
always left in the dark.
Dude, I'll drink with you.
Nice. Yeah. That was horrible.
That
was bad, too. One more time.
You're obviously already both drunk. This is,
This is a good high five.
this
You know that
explains a
ginger
lot.
beer was not alcoholic.
Callback.
Yes, it was.
That was good. But no, I like drinking. Sorry.
No, trust me. Zachary is an alcoholic.
Whoa.
Zach. So we have a lot of discussion.
Well, I guess we'll out that now.
I'm pretty sure you had multiple jokes in the recent production. No, excuse
Did
me,
you just
you wrote
say
it.
multiple jokes?
I did. Actually, in the production, we were all alcoholics because it was
Stephen
a
was
long
drinking
story.
coconut water.
Yeah.
Coconut water. Ugh.
The most
Or coconut
alcoholic
milk.
beverage
Coconut
on earth.
Milk, sorry. Coconut milk is still pretty gross.
Anyway, Abigail.
Yes.
Coconut milk is great.
Nah,
What kind are you drinking?
I don't know, with the fancy stuff you buy at Randall's, excuse me.
Nice.
See, I know
Right.
what Safeway is from a novel.
Me too. Well, I know what Safeway is because I had
Because
friends
the
in California.
character worked at Safeway.
That was a product placement, you realize that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, I used to work at a Safeway. Randall's, they suck.
Randall's does suck.
Don't shop at Safeway, please.
Should I not shop at Randall's either?
No, you shouldn't.
Well, the problem is I've been in
You know where
Kroger
you should
once.
shop?
Whale or Whales brought to you by
Publix.
Safeway.
So I'm not quite sure I should be shopping anywhere. Also, Publix is in Florida, so
Or
that could be very
Kroger.
difficult. I go to
Also,
Kroger.
Fred Meyer's.
So I go to Kroger.
H-E-B, Albertsons,
Trader Joe's.
So I go
Kroger,
to-
Walmart.
So I go to Kroger.
Sears,
So I go to Kroger.
Kroger.
Which is the Texas version of Publix.
Yes. All right. So I go to Kroger, and I'm not sure I should. I'm not sure I should be shopping there either because I've had an employee walk past me, turn to me, and just say, "Never work here," and then keep walking.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
That's
Grocery
so bad.
stores in general just eat your soul, man.
But to be first, he said a word of advice: don't ever work here, and then
Wow.
kept walking. So.
You know, this all reminds me that we need to take a little break for our sponsor
Oh,
this week.
Kroger.
Our sponsor is a nondescript grocery store.
Oh,
We love those.
Is it Jewel?
I used to shop
It's
at one of those
nondescript,
all the
so,
time.
I mean,
if you're
Is
looking
it not Jewel?
it could be.
Parker, we can't say it's a nondescript. They pay them.
Wait, is it a generic brand?
They pay us money so we don't give away too much.
No,
So
that
what
doesn't
are we
even
telling
make
you?
sense.
They're
Where's the
paying us
paper?
money to not bash them, so that people will like eliminate all these other grocery stores, and they're the only ones that are left. So there's your clue, guys. Figure out what.
So yeah, we have, our sponsor today is Redacted. So Redacted is a great redacted store.
I mean,
For
just,
all of your
you should just read
nondescript-
the paper we got.
I am.
Oh, are you? You were ready this time.
I am, yes. Yeah, the rest of it is pretty much just, it's encrypted actually, so it's a little hard to read this.
XYP.
Get some invisible ink.
98.
It already is.
Oh, so how are you reading it? They have blacklight.
Yep. We are prepared this time, Cameron.
Lemon juice and heat.
He knows binary.
Exactly.
10001.
So that's our sponsor today.
We'd like to thank all nondescript grocery stores across the nation for helping us out with the Wales or Wales podcast.
Exactly, for all your nondescript
And
locations
for
and
all
generic
of
food
our-
brands.
Generic food brand needs.
Like that cardboard cereal.
So,
Yum.
okay, is there any food that you guys buy that it's like the store brand is better than the not store brand? Is there like any,
I can't think of any
Wait,
of them.
store brand would be name brand?
No.
Okay,
No.
store brand is
store
like
brand would be
H-E-B
like,
brand.
yes.
I always buy generic.
In general, generic is the same product and it's cheaper.
Actually, I've actually found generic ones to be better sometimes.
That
grew
is
up on
exactly my
Malto Meal.
question.
That was his question.
Oh, okay.
Are there any, and which are they?
Malto Meal cereals better than Kellogg's.
And so much cheaper.
So much cheaper.
So much.
Like you're looking at like $2.
Wow, our advertisement is not over yet, friends, because our generic brand merchandise is so much
I
cheaper.
don't think Malto Meal is technically like generic because it is a brand. It's not like H-E-B brand cereal, but
Not
it's
great value.
It's pretty much Kellogg's, only not Kellogg's, better and cheaper.
TM.
Which is like the TM. I like it.
Yes,
Which is the best of all the worlds.
exactly.
And when you're broke, you can
That's
just eat
pretty much
it
all
for
you can
all
say.
the meals. All the meals.
All the meals.
Including dinner.
This has been brought to you.
See, cereal for dinner is the best. Actually, funny
Pancakes
story.
for dinner is the best.
No, he's right.
Pancakes for dinner is the best.
The best. Brought to you by
Pancakes for
Pancakes.
dinner.
Just
As
pancakes.
y'all can probably
In
tell,
general.
I grew up eating off-brand everything. So it'd be like, oh yeah, I get the off-brand this or the off-brand that. I didn't know that the other one was called name brand. And so I was like, we need to get the on-brand. And ever since then, I've called it off-brand and on-brand, and I have to stop myself with certain people who don't know that I say that, because then they'll look at me like I'm stupid.
Well, now we all know, and we're not going to judge you for it.
Exactly. So now,
congratulations.
guys, go get me some on-brand cereal.
I want to make a name brand named name brand.
The name brand.
No. Make it called name brand.
And it's
brand cereal.
It's an all brand name brand.
This episode brought to you by Name Brand.
I thought we were being nondescript.
Uh-oh, he just gave it away.
No!
We're going to be pulled
doors.
off the air. The Russian mafia is coming for us.
Steven will no longer be on this podcast.
I'm your new host, Brian.
Brian, your voice changed and you got really short. Hey, we're the same height, so I can make that joke, right?
I was trying
I've
to
gone
think of
over this
something.
before. I'm human, but that doesn't mean I get to be a jerk to everybody.
All I know is that I once tried Nutty Nuggets from Kroger or something. And
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to go
my
over a
dad
few.
loves those.
Kroger tortilla chips are fantastic. Like, they're just as good or
Tortilla
better.
chips are
I
pretty
get
fantastic
H-E-B
in general.
chips. Those
They're,
are
they're good. They're good. Yeah, but I mean, it's better. It's very good. There was once a
Good.
article in the paper about how good they were.
A brand of
Do you read the
tortilla
paper?
chips?
I did that time. It looked
You were
interesting.
like, there's a tortilla chip review in this paper. I got go down to some. Where do they even sell newspapers anymore?
Kroger.
Random-
So that's why you did it.
Was it a name brand or an off brand?
It was an
Oh, it's
off-brand.
on brand or an off brand.
I'm sorry, you're right.
It was an on-brand.
you found a
cereal.
pamphlet
Yes.
in a Kroger telling you how good Kroger products are.
Oh my gosh, it's conspiracy.
It's propaganda.
All right, so
Yeah.
my mind is blown.
H-E-B brand pasta sauce.
You don't make your own pasta
You know what's
sauce?
even better? Homemade pasta
You're
sauce.
sounding like other Brian.
Oh no, is he all like
Oh, man.
judgmental?
He's like,
My alter ego?
weigh your flour in grams and never buy store-bought pasta sauce. It's like,
And
his
I'm like,
motto.
it's $1 for a 40-ounce thing of pasta sauce.
And
Why
you
would I
just-
not use it?
You dump it on some noodles and there's a meal.
And maybe you add a little bit of garlic powder, or
Exactly.
maybe some jalapeno powder if you want a little spice to it.
Actually, I
Ta-da!
put it in
Olé.
like ziti dishes and stuff when I actually feel like cooking, which is like once every 2 months.
Are you like a Gila
Delivery.
monster?
Delivery.
I don't
They survive on very few meals. They go
yes.
eat once a
But,
month.
I have been known to not eat because I didn't go to the store because I didn't feel like it.
Right. There's a distinct, like, you're super tired and you're so tired that it's like, I'm not really hungry right now. I'm saying I'm starving to death. I haven't had lunch, breakfast, or dinner. But I'm not gonna eat because I'm tired.
Yeah. Or this is the week where it's like, I've got $20 in my bank account. Not eating.
Ramen. And maybe not
Pop
even
some
that.
tags.
I'm gonna pop some tags. What?
This conversation has officially become unintelligible.
And slightly uninteresting. So I'm going to ask you a different question.
Ouch.
Abigail, is this your Pikachu?
Yeah.
That is actually your Pikachu.
But is it the Pikachu I gave you?
No,
No.
that one's on my desk. I have 3 Pikachus
But
on
you
my
brought your
desk.
Pikachu with you.
No.
No,
That's
that
our
came from
Pikachu.
right there.
Oh, that's the Pikachu that is over there with our other 2 Pikachus.
So for people who don't know, we are holding a small Pikachu. I would say it's about 1 inch tall.
Well, 1.5.
I would say it's about
I'm
1
gonna say
inch
it's
tall.
about 3 centimeters.
I would say the word about covers the
I don't
extra
think
half.
so.
I don't
Yeah.
think so either.
Boom!
Boom.
About 1 inch.
Boy, good.
Approximately.
It is approximately 7 feet tall.
I mean, you're not wrong because you said approximately.
Exactly. And that's what we're talking about. So, what prompted that question?
Well, I just saw Parker messing around with a little Pikachu, and I was wondering if it was Abigail, because I once gave her a Pikachu that looks very similar to that.
He did.
Okay, pop quiz everyone. Where was this made?
Taiwan.
China.
USA.
Cameron gets a point.
Darn it.
I didn't know we were having a geography quiz today.
Yeah, we are. Okay, geography quiz time everyone. Abigail.
Is
What?
the Atlantic Ocean on the right or the left?
Up.
What? Right. Wait, where are you standing?
Good question. All right, Abigail
To
gets
the
a
west.
point.
I don't know.
Depends on where you're standing and what direction you're facing.
All right, next geography quiz. Parker.
Eh,
Is Taiwan to the north or the south?
it's, where are you?
Dang it, they keep seeing through it, Steven.
I'm very good at this.
I mean, it's a
geography
little
thing.
island off
All right,
China.
so everyone be quiet. This Pikachu is exactly 1.5 inches.
How do you know that?
Or you might say it's approximately 1 inch.
I said 1.5. I literally said 1.5 inches. It is literally 1.5 inches big, tall.
Or is it figuratively one?
Much as it pains
literally.
much as it pains me to say this, but Cameron is exactly right. This thing is
That's so sad.
like exactly 1.5. You know, of the two of us that's a graphic designer, it's Cameron. He has a much better eye for this
But
one.
here's
you.
the thing.
High five.
Cameron pulled up a app
Yes.
on his phone that is a ruler.
Yes.
I never would have thought to do that.
This is why Cameron is also in tech support and Abigail is
I'm
not.
decently smart.
Yes.
Not super smart, I
Apparently
admit
I'm not,
that.
because if you're decently smart,
somewhat.
Cameron's very
Somewhat.
smart, especially when it comes to...
who thinks of pulling up a ruler on their phone? That's
Well,
awesome.
that's
Someone who really wants to prove Brian wrong.
Oh, that's a
I wouldn't
motivation,
trust a
actually.
ruler
I
on
never
my
said
phone.
it wasn't 1.5
You said it was
inches.
1.
Oh yeah, it was Trisha.
And that was not
I
the
said it
right
was
answer.
about 1.
All right, starting to get a little uninteresting again, everyone.
I think it was pretty good.
No, you're
Who are
right.
you? The interesting.
Are you not
police?
entertained? Gladiator reference.
I've never seen Gladiator.
It's
To
a
a
really
person
good
who has
movie.
never
It's a good
seen
movie.
Gladiator.
Let's watch it.
Okay, you know,
Hey,
we watched
last
the Lego
time I
movie.
recommended a movie for y'all loved it.
Really, what was that?
Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Vlog.
Doug.
First time
That
I ever
was-
visited your house.
That's true, in that I watched it like a week ago when I was super sick.
Don't say spoilers. This one hasn't seen
I
it.
won't say any spoilers. I'll just
This
say
one being me.
that it was one of the few
Point.
shafts of light in darkness of the flu.
Oh, that's a good movie to watch when you have the flu.
Yeah.
This makes you happy.
Yeah, it makes you feel better.
I'm uninterested.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Okay, how long have we been recording? What are we?
About 27
20,
minutes.
yeah, 28.
Wait, what?
Minutes, yeah.
It was
so
just
we got a
17
lot
minutes,
to
30
fill in,
minutes
ago. All right,
guys.
good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go on a very long tirade
That's
about
good.
politics.
All right, everyone.
All those people in
So
that party are
Obama.
wrong.
Yeah,
Sum it up.
I can't decide which of these intros I like. We had Parker's.
I just said so Obama.
That was Cameron's, and then we had Parker's, which is,
Everyone in that party is wrong.
and that about sums up politics.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much.
moving on to religion.
Everyone
So
in that room is wrong.
Summed up.
I think that's partially why I can never choose a philosophy, choose a religion, choose a political platform. Is because every time I look at one, everyone there just seems so angry or
Quit oppressing me.
okay, Cameron. I'm sorry. You want to talk about Pikachu some more?
No.
Okay.
I feel triggered. I'm gonna go get on Tumblr.
Only we're gonna get that joke.
And like the other people that watch this, like the one guy.
The one person. Does Edgar Allen still listen to our stuff anymore?
Oh, he was our one Disembodied Voices
Yeah,
listener.
and when we abandoned that podcast.
I don't know. I haven't heard him.
You abandon your one
Billy
fan?
listens.
What a way to do business.
We gave him a 3-hour special. So, I mean, we tried really hard not to just be like, we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, we gave a fair ending to Disembodied Voices.
End that one.
Yeah, do we want to tell a fun story? We could tell a fun story about how that final production came
I want to hear a fun story.
All right, quick fun story.
Fun story.
So,
Fun story! Fun story!
Fun story.
Story.
all right, so it's not quite that fun. Basically, what happened was we've had the 2 Christmas productions from our Disembodied Voices, and we were ending the podcast. So we really wanted to have something that it ended the podcast, and so we thought, okay, a trilogy for our Christmas production. And basically, we couldn't think of any stories. Stephen and Bryan were both incredibly busy and couldn't. You guys came up with some stories, but they weren't very good.
Yeah, we probably spent about 10 hours trying to come up with different stories, and even wrote like half a script, and then we showed it to you, and you were like, "No, this. You guys are normally funny. What happened?"
I was literally like, "There's what." Good joke.
The script is hilarious because it's so bad.
And so I think it was close to Christmas, wasn't it? And I said, we were in like a horrible slump, and I said, look, if you guys don't write this, I'm gonna sit down in a room and just write it. I'm just gonna sit down, and that scared them so badly that they finished it. And well, Brian did most of it, I think, right?
We about halved it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You have to. Yeah. And we got this production cranked out, and then we recorded it within one evening before my work. I was up really early, and I'm surprised I was able to do that. And then we attached it, we ran it into the last episode of the podcast. So it was a 3-hour ordeal where we had the production of the podcast. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was a crazy way to say goodbye. Speaking of which, let's end this podcast.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
Do you want to do the outro or shall I?
Yeah, I'll do the outro.
Okay.
I better bring out my notes though.
We already know y'all suck at outros, so we'll just sit
I
there.
forgot to email you, Tony.
We should all just yell in shoot, never mind.
What?
Outro!
You know, Cameron, that was very clever.
This has been the Whales or Whales pod.
Clever.
Oh, it's
Wait,
it's
are
after
you doing the
podcast.
outro?
I'm trying to.
Okay, everybody, let's be very loud.
Thanks everyone for coming and sitting in our game room here to record the Whales or Whales podcast. You can find us at whalesorwhales.com, which is our website. And
Okay, we are recording, Steven.
Hello!
Why would you yell?
Comfortable position. Oh my
I
god!
wanted to see if it would spike, even though we already did that test.
We already, come
So-
on.
Is the microphone supposed to be...
There's no room.
Somewhat.
It was tilted when we did the testing.
Oh
We'll do this.
You okay?
You pulling my clothes off. By that I mean my socks.
You know, this is going to be audio.
We have,
Is everyone ready to start?
yes.
I'm ready.
Go
I'm
for
ready.
it.
Let me put my
Okay.
phone on silent.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so-
really
That's a
considerate.
wonderful idea.
We all reach for our
On
pockets.
silent
There we
and
go.
probably dead.
Mine is already on silent as well. So I put it on double silent. Yeah!